Hey there, it's Joseph San Jose, worship leader, songwriter from Vancouver, Canada, and this is the story of my latest single, Quiet My Soul. So far this year, as part of my goal to put out 4 songs, I've released Nowhere Without You, of course, with my friend Mona Therese. To release more meant I had to be writing regularly, so I had to put in the work. I normally write every day, usually in my prayer time every morning. Sometimes it's really dry and I'm only able to finish one verse or progression or something whenever I sit down for my writing sessions. It was early January of this year, after I'd finished writing another song, and then the idea of Jesus quieting my soul kind of just popped into my head. So I quickly wrote down one verse and I saw the words sitting together, and it already had a rhythm and a structure to it. Obviously it helps to write regularly and experiment with existing forms of song and poetry, because then when you sit down to write, ideas can take shape a lot quicker. So in that writing session, before I knew it, I had pretty much written down the whole song, and then I just kind of left it, because the next day comes, I'll write another song, wrote a whole bunch of more songs afterwards. Probably since January I've written close to about 40 or 50 pieces of songs or full songs, a lot of different fragments. 90% of the time I start with the words, and then I take it to the basic demo stage and I figure out the basic melody and chords. So I sat down in front of GarageBand and had the words to quiet my soul, no melody, started messing around with it and didn't really get anywhere. Then I remembered to actually pray before hitting the record button again. So I sat down, I prayed, and I said, God, whatever comes through this take, just breathe through it. Whatever it is, let it be yours. And then I just started singing without a guitar, just the voice, the words in my journal, and lo and behold, Jesus, quiet my soul, lead me by the hand. And what ended up happening just had this earthly, human, authentic feel. So I started playing the guitar whatever way it sounded natural to go with the vocals, and it had this old school Motown vintagey vibe. For the course of the song, I had the concept of the presence of God being so calming that He's the one that gives you the peace to be able to sleep at night. But for whatever reason, the first draft of the chorus just didn't quite sit right with me. So I decided to rewrite it entirely. I remember sitting in my prayer chair upstairs trying to write a new chorus when I heard my infant son, Theo, crying from his nap. My wife went to go soothe him and calm him, and then that's when the words, "You comfort me when I can't sleep. You settle all my fears." And as I was writing that, I remembered this podcast where Amanda Cook, the worship leader, songwriter, experienced this time where she went to bed at night in the presence of God and then woke up knowing that God was still there. And that was the inspiration for the line that comes after, which is, when morning comes, you're still right here. You didn't leave, and you never will. So it's really a song about safety and security in God's presence that gives us the peace of mind to rest. When it came time to pick which song I wanted to work on next, I shared a bunch of songs with some trusted allies like my wife Marion, my co-writer, fellow artist Mona Therese. Almost instantly, Quiet My Soul was the next right track. That's the one I had to work on next. This time I got to work with one of my Worship Central Academy classmates in David Morgan of Lancelot Creative, who produced and mixed the song. The vision for the song working with David went from a Motown kind of Bahamas, Lost in the Light vibe, as you can hear in the guitar, to something that incorporated some more spiritual elements like foot stomps and atmospheric ooze that you can hear in the chorus. He worked tirelessly to bring it to life, and he really gave the song this powerful depth. My friend Connor George out in Ottawa pitched in some keyboard work, and then we worked in some nature sounds, and where we landed with the song is kind of this very homey, earthy song. My vision is that when people listen to this song, whatever troubles people are going through, they can actually just pause, take a listen to the song, and just rest in Jesus. Funny enough, after the song was written and produced, I actually myself went into a period of anxiousness and restlessness and sleeplessness that I'm still kind of navigating to this day now that the song is out. But whenever I listen to the song, the instrumentation, the atmospheres, I genuinely feel the embrace, the warmth of God, and I feel the Spirit working out peace and healing in me that I never expected. Usually it's like, oh, I wrote this song for other people. I always expect it for others, but I never quite expected it for myself. Make sure you listen to Quiet My Soul, which is out now on all platforms. Hope you appreciated this. Hope you enjoyed the story behind the song. God bless.